No, Mitlani. Hi, Facebook, YouTube. Thanks a lot for joining in. This is our usual weekly show, which we do, and I call it the Ask Deek Show, where you can ask me any question between birth and death. Feel free to ask me whatever questions you have, and I will try my best to answer. At the end of the show, I would give an opportunity if you want to come live with me on YouTube. Bhavana, yes, you can ask me a question. So you can ask in the question section or in the comments column, or you can come on Facebook live with me if you would like to. You can come live with me also. Let me just share that invite on my, if you go on my Instagram bio link, you will find it. So if you like to be a part of that, you can, the best is to put your comments column, your name, and I will do it for you. Right now I want to update my link. Let's give a couple of minutes. Let me answer people's question and then I will get into it. Facebook, YouTube, feel free to ask your questions in the comments column and I will answer. PA1 Kumar is asking this question is, what is success? Success from my definition is if you improve from yesterday to today, if you improve from yesterday to today in every walk of life, then obviously you are a successful person. Hi Srija Shri, thanks a lot for joining on Facebook. Yeah, so what is success? If you keep improving from yesterday to today on the 5 main aspects of life: relationship, education, health, finance, and love. If you are improving in that aspects, you are a successful person. It's as simple as that. Don't complicate success so much. Success don't define it with money. Success don't match it up, with regards to with regards to any certain things. It's a balance of relationship, education, health, finance, and love. When you have these things in balance, that is when you say that life is all good, and that is how you say that it is actually positive. Hi Bishan Arora, thanks a lot for joining on YouTube. So this is great. Yeah, feel free to, okay, now questions have been coming on the question section. Okay, next question is coming here. Every day I wake up with a goal of studying, but I'm not able to study. Need your help. The one and only one, Ganesh. Now, the question here is, you have a plan, and every day you wake up, but then slowly, what happens here is that you're not interested in study. So the first question I would ask is, why are you studying? Most of the people don't know why they are studying. Most of the people don't know what to do about their studies. Most of the people study because their parents are telling them to study, or their friends are studying. That is why most of the people tend to study. Now, the question which you got to ask yourself here is, why do you want to study? Do you have a goal of waking up and eating every day? You eat your breakfast, lunch, dinner every day. How come you're eating your lunch, breakfast every day? Why are you not skipping that? You are not skipping that because you know the value of the food, right? You know the value of your birthday party. You know the value of a friend's birthday party. You know the value of your movies which you're watching. So constantly the goal is there because you know the value, and studies value if you don't have, again, it doesn't work in favor to you, right? Next question by Akshay. Why do we feel lonely? Lonely, there is many reasons for feeling lonely, but most of the reason is when you feel that the world is not there for you, that is when technically you feel alone. Now, if you're a believer of God, I say that, you're never alone because God is there everywhere around you, with you, is always there with you. So first point, let me consider that if you believe in God, you're not alone. Now, the second thing, what you got to understand here is if you're getting into a new place and you feel alone, that's the reason why actually happens is when you go back into your life, which means your previous life. For example, you have moved to a hostel. When you move into a hostel, you have your home, you have your old friends, you have your school friends, you have your mother supporting you. When your mind is sitting in the past, when your mind is sitting in the past situations, again, you'll feel alone in the present. So what you need to do is start going into your life and start searching for good friends, new people. Then automatically you feel that alone. You'll get out of the loneliness, right? The other thing, see, there's many reasons. If you have a breakup, obviously you start thinking and being alone. right? So there's many reasons for being alone, but I really don't know at what situation do you really feel alone. Akshay, if you can further explain to me what situation is making you alone, I can actually give you an answer, right? Okay, let me take some questions on the comments column, right? So there's many people even commenting on the questions. So I'll go by ascending order. I'll go on top of the questions which has been asked. And okay, next is Rohin AK. How to be positive? Being positive is the most easiest thing. See positive, hear positive, eat positive, feel positive, listen to positive things. Automatic life will be positive. Your mind can never think anything new. Your mind can only think what you already know. Give it good things to think. Your mind is going to think positively by default. It is easy to be positive. But first thing is, what am I exposing to? What am I working on? Right? So next question I have is thanks a lot for all the thumbs up and waves and all that. So again, Reho 10, I'm not getting interest in studies from lockdown. Again, are you not interested to eat? Are you not interested? See, guys, many people talk about this interest of studies. You don't know why you're studying. The interest will never ever come. When you don't know why you're not studying, the interest is never going to come. So the best is find why you're studying. The day when you start finding why you're studying, it starts being easier. Kasturi Kalitika 96. I'm an overthinker. I always overthink when I start doing new things. I feel anxious also to feel a lot of fear losing things, especially in my personal life as well as in my career. Overthinking normally happens. I keep telling this. Overthinking normally happens because you have a lot of free time with you. Stop this free time and start taking action. That's point number one. The other reason for overthinking is you have something in your past and you have something in your future which you don't have answers for. You're saying that you're feeling anxious. When you're feeling anxious, it revolves around anxiety. And when you're talking about anxiety, what happens there is, again, very simple. You don't have any answers about the future. You don't have any answers about the past. When you don't have the answers for the future, you obviously get anxious and you start making all these mistakes. Right? I hope I've answered the question. Now, what's the next question? How to face parents' heavily restriction and humiliating situations. This is asked by Teddy. Now, what you got to understand is heavy restrictions. You got to talk to your parents and find out why and what reason due to which they are actually giving you this heavy restrictions, right? Many people don't know why their parents are restricting them. So first point is have a conversation with them and find out from what point of view or what concepts are they heavy restricting you. The other point what you got to do is that is come in middle ways. If they're heavy restricting you to come back at home by 8 and you want to come back at 10, go and talk to your parents and tell them this is the situation right now. The world has changed. The situations has changed. Have an open conversation and tell them, okay, mama, with all these situations, can I come back at 9? Right? Humiliating situation, really, Teddy, I need to know what that humiliating situation is, and then I can have further explanation on to that. Many people are requesting me on having a joint video call. If you want to have a joint video call, what you got to do is get out of the show and if you look into my bio link, you will see a StreamYard.com link. You will have a StreamYard.com link. Click on that link. Click, use it, Google Chrome to open. You open that, give access to your camera and your mic. You can come directly live on my Facebook and YouTube, right? So this is an opportunity I give rarely. So feel free to utilize it. I have 4 requests to people to come on joint live. I can't come joint live because since I'm based in Abu Dhabi, the world doesn't, the system or the network doesn't allow me to joint live with people. I can come live, but not joint live. The only way I can come live is if you come on Facebook or YouTube. The link is there on my bio link right now. I've updated it. Let me have a look one second. Yes, I've updated it. If you click on it, give access to your mic and Google Chrome, and you can come live with me, right? Pratik, I'm jobless from 6 months. Currently, I have an offer of less CTC. Then I have to join or not. See, whatever, if you're jobless, your first job is to get whatever job you're available, go and get the job. I'm currently having an offer of less salary, I think you mean to say. Doesn't matter. Just take the job. Job is most important thing right now. So go and take the job. There's nothing to worry about it. But when you have your free time or when you have various other things, make sure you work on it or you plan out your future upcoming career, whichever you want to take. Right? Sneha, Butterfly Lights, thanks a lot, Pooja. Anuj, how to stay focused? Stay focusing is again back to the same thing. You focus on things what is important for you. Value. When you know the value of what you're doing, you will be focused, you will be motivated. When you know why you're doing what you're doing, you will be focused, you will be motivated, right? Hi, Priyanka Pratak from YouTube. Thanks a lot for joining in. Raj Shri is asking this question of how to take correct decision. To take correct decision, you should know everything about both the options from which you have to decide from. For example, let's take an example. You want to decide or take a correct decision of which college I have to join. When you're focused on which college I have to join, the first step you have to do is college A and college B. Do a complete research. Do a complete understanding. What is the placement? What is the degree? What is the alumni? What alumni are getting job? Where are they placed? Will I get through placement? What's the requirement for placement? Get all this information. How is it far away from my home or not? Will I get my parents' support? Are good people coming out of the college? Get all these investigation of that, so much of information about college and compare it with your life. Automatically, you will have the power to select it correctly, right? Next question is Srija Shri. How to gain confidence? Gaining confidence is taking small steps. Taking very, very small steps, which slowly builds up the confidence. If you want to climb the mountain, don't go on peak of the mountain and think of getting on the peak of the mountain. Take the first step towards that mountain. Take the second step towards that mountain. Take third step towards that mountain. Build up your confidence with one step at a time. And that is how you slowly build up that confidence which you're looking for. The other reason why you tend to lose your confidence is because somewhere around you tend to compare yourself with someone else. The more you compare yourself with someone else, obviously your confidence will dip. Obviously your confidence will drop. Obviously your confidence will fall apart because you're constantly comparing someone else. And when you start comparing yourself with someone else, you think they are better, I'm worthy less, and your confidence drops. These are two main reasons why this one actually comes in, right? Mishra Shanu, how to motivate to our goals forever. I've already told about. You should know why you're doing what you're doing. I am Vishal. How to calm family members who are very frustrated and important to you. I really don't know who this family member is, Vishal, but at the end of the day, why are they frustrated to you, right? So the first question should be is why are they frustrated? What changes do I need to make? If it's your mother, father, or brother, sister, that's what I tell as family. Everyone outsider, or your wife, right, or spouse. Everyone outside is not a family. So get to know to differentiate that and then take those further steps. But then the first question is why are they frustrated, right? If you don't know why they are frustrated, again, you can't solve their calmness or you can't bring them into the calm feeling. So you got to check that part and work it out, right? I'm going very, very fast replying because I have a small throat problem, right? Because I've been talking for a long time. There was one session which I went very, very long and my throat got really tired. So yeah, so that's why yesterday I wanted to come, but my throat was not ready. I think today I'm fine. So that's the reason I came here, right? So what to do if I want to become an influencer like you? First of all, I'm not an influencer. I'm not a motivation speaker. Many people think that I want to be an influencer. I don't want anything of it. All I want is to make positivity free for everyone. All I want to spread positivity in the best possible way, completely free to this world. All my sessions are done completely through an influencer. You are here to be an influencer, then you mint money or have ads, and I don't want ads. You'll never see ads in any of my stuff. You will never see me promoting a product. You will never see me, telling to buy this or do that. Those are for the influencer side of things. My thing is I come here, give you the answers what you're looking for, and then you can forget me. I'm not here to make followers. I'm not here to make anything of that sort. So I'm the wrong person to ask how to be an influencer. My pure objective is to make this completely free for the world. All my sessions completely done free of charge and will be done free of charge. In future, 10 years afterwards, it will be done free of charge. That's a promise which I have given. Akshay, thank you, sir. I can relate my problem with hostel example. Maybe I get the answer. Perfect. All thanks to God. Akshay, go on my YouTube and have a look at a video also. It talks about being alone. Go and have a look at it. I'll get it, right? Okay. Dishan 261. How to relieve stress other than yoga? Okay, that's an interesting question. I don't believe in, there's, okay, I don't want to talk about yoga or all the spiritual side of things. My pure example, what I would define to remove stress is created when you don't plan. It's as simple as that. When you don't plan, you have stress. When you're not on time, which is non-planning, you're on stress. When you overload your stuff unnecessarily, which you're not supposed to do, you get stress. So these are the reasons for stress. It's quite easy and obvious. If you correct that, the stress is gone. Sarvesh, can we believe in astrology? Guys, ask me the question section so it's much more valuable. I can actually share it further on, right? So last on astrology, there is a lot of truth, but what has happened here is that in astrology, it decides your future based on your birth star, based on how you're born, based on the star settings when you're born. But my question here is, if you start doing right karma, don't you think the astrology will also change? If astrology says that you are going to die at the age of 20, but since birth, every 1 year you're saving one person, and by the age of 20 you have saved 20 people, technically you are going to be given a longer life. So you can believe in astrology, but then my next question is, if you believe in astrology, what if whoever is the astrologer, he has a bad time? Then what is going to happen? Would his advice be correct for you or wrong for you? So there's many factors here. You just see astrology as a guideline and not the real future which is going to happen, because every karma you take, your astrology, your destiny is being changed. So make sure you get that right, and I hope I've answered that question. Hi Samit. Let me take some questions section and then I will get back to the comments. Okay, does marks important for your future? Yes. I think this Apurva Shetty, there's the same question asked on Kabaddi Dreams also. Same question. Okay, let me answer both. I don't know if it's the same question or same person asking me the same question. Degree is important for future. Yes, to a certain level, degree is important because degree marks is important because somewhere around, to get to the right college, you need that certain degree, right? But at the end of the day, whatever marks you get, if you know what is in the book 100%, marks doesn't matter at all. I always tell everyone, when you are studying, go and study 100% of the book. If you have studied 100% of the book, you have done justice to your studies, what you're doing. The future when you work, the future when you start, improving your work, automatically that is going to make a difference. So the point here is, yes, marks is important to get into the colleges which you want, but at the end of the day, did you study the book 100%? If you have studied the book 100%, then nothing else matters, even your marks doesn't matter. I hope there's further again question from Apurva. Degree is important for life, or else we can directly do an MBA without degree marks. You can obviously do an MBA. It doesn't mean that you got to go to an organization. Sorry, it doesn't mean that you got to go to an institute, open an MBA book and start reading and start learning. That also makes you an MBA. Don't ever think that an education degree is needed to do well. If you can study the same thing what is being taught in the college, if you can study the same thing what is being worked out in the college, if you can study the same syllabus, what is being taught in the college, you're equally important and equal to an MBA at the end of the day. Don't think that you're just sitting there and don't have the fees to get into the college. I don't have fees to get into the best college. Get the books. At the end of the day, the college is also taught through a book. Go find that book, start working towards that book, and achieve whichever dream you want in a very cheap way if you want to. Right? So I'm looking at these questions. Varsha's question, how to motivate, continue yourself. See, what you don't understand here is that Okay, there's a counter question from Apurva Shetty. If you can learn from the books, they will need the certificate. Yes, they might need the certificate, but then in the interview, you can answer every question what they're asking. They will never ask the certificate, right? You can obviously say that in your CV, I've studied the MBA syllabus. That's it. I didn't have the money, so I studied the MBA syllabus. Write that. I'm telling you, they will call you for the interview to figure out what did you study in this MBA syllabus. And that time, tell them that I didn't have the fees, so I opened up the book and started doing all these things, and makes it a big difference, right? Amu's asking me a personal question. What do you think is the 5 most beautiful things in this world? The world itself is so beautiful if you start seeing the world from the world's perspective. Human beings are the most beautiful. Nature is the most beautiful. Animals around it is the most beautiful thing, right? So relationship, love, there's so many beautiful things in this world. Even negative is beautiful because it teaches you something positive or to make you do something positive. So for me, life is beautiful. Every single thing in this world is beautiful, and it works it up from there, right? How to motivate continuously yourself? Varsha, what you need to do is that you should know. You should know why you're doing what you're doing. When you know why you're doing what you're doing, automatically you will be motivated to do things what you're supposed to do. It's as simple as that. Riya Agarwal is saying world is full of lies. It is because you tend to believe the people who are telling you lies. That is why the world is so lies. If you're after the truth and you focus and stay on with people who's telling the truth, world is never a lie. It is very truthful, the world, right? And sometimes people all tell the truth, but they guard it by a thing, or they guard it by something that you are not understanding. What is that, right? Bharat Bhatt is saying how to become selfish to ourselves and shut everything else in the mind. Think about yourself, focus on yourself, be on yourself, be the best person you can be. Be selfish. Being selfish is positive, because if you don't take care of yourself, no one in the world is going to take care of you. So make sure you understand that and work it from that point, right? I hope I've answered the question. And yeah. Why is all okay? Pavan asked question: how to stop procrastinating? I keep talking about this. I'll tell you something. Procrastination only happens to things which is not important for you. Full stop, and full stop it there. What is not important, you'll procrastinate. If your mother is in the hospital, would you procrastinate that? No. Your birthday party, would you procrastinate that? No. All these things you don't procrastinate because it's important for you. It's as simple as that. But studies, why is it important? You don't know. So obviously you're going to procrastinate. Amit, how to speak English? Ankit, how to speak English? What you need to do here, if you want to speak English, I keep telling this. See, everyone is asking me the same question what I've already answered. Now it's me, Raj. I've talked about overthinking so many times. Most of you, whichever questions you have, go on to my YouTube, Deek Parshni, put in like stress. Put in stress there. You will come to know, right? Put in, overthinking. You will come to know. I have given most of the answers. It's there on YouTube itself. All you need to do is just pick it up and see that video. Now, again, Monica is asking how to stop overthinking. I just talked about overthinking few minutes ago. And it's there on my YouTube also about overthinking and more about overthinking. There's 2 videos on overthinking onto my YouTube. Most of the questions, I always tell people, I come here every Monday, right? I come every Monday at 5:30. Sometimes I'm thinking of making Tuesday, because at the end of the day, only Tuesday I end up doing it, right? So every Tuesday, right this time, I come 5:30 every day to talk to you people. Have a look at my YouTube videos first, which is Deek Parshni. If you youtube.com/Deek Parshni, have a look at that questions which you have. Almost there's 100 questions which I have answered. See, there you go. Rajshi is answering on my behalf because she's been in the show, she's listened to it, and she know what the answer is. So that's why I tell most of you, there is 100 questions which you people are all asking. I've already answered in the question answers which is there on my YouTube. So kindly have a look at how to speak English. Ankit is asking. I've talked about English also, right? So again, back to the question. Since you've asked, I'll reply. See English, speak English, talk English, do everything which is English. When you listen to my speech, make sure you repeat it, right? Make sure you repeat what I'm saying. And when you start doing the repetition process, obviously you will improve your English. How do you know your mother tongue? How do you know your own language, your family language? That is because you practice, you've heard. You don't sit and study your languages. You don't sit and do that. You practice, 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 practice. That's how you improve English, right? Rabin is asking how to not fear when appearing to competitive exam like banking. First thing to get out of fear of these banking exams and competitive exam is don't put all your eggs thinking that I'll get through in the first shot of the exam. You might fail. Accept the fact. You have done your best and you're going to do your best, but accept the fact that this is a competitive exam. There are chances for me to fail. The day you accept it, then you don't have any fear. I'm going to do my best. Focus on that and see it from that point of fear. Normally comes because you have limited information. Somewhere around you didn't study 100%. The more you don't study, automatically it works it out. Yeah, Rajshri, that's perfectly right? Speak English, talk English, walk English. Everything should be English automatically. Yes, Abbas, what is that you want to say? Again, back to procrastination, mainly on studies. Bhavana, my first question to why are you studying? What is the objective? Many people study again. Khan Abbas is also the same, asking same question. How to focus on studies? Tell me why you're studying first. To get marks, you won't get concentration or focus. To get a name, you won't get focus. Because you want to get score, marks better than your friends to prove yourself, you won't get that motivation. You will start procrastination. If your mission should be bigger, which means I am studying because I want to make a difference in my life, and make my parents proud, and then see it from that point of view. See, now Khan is saying he's studying for family. Rashmi is saying to study, I'm just studying. Now, these are all vague reasons. You don't have any strong reason for why you are actually studying. You'll procrastinate. Your most favorite actor's movie, do you procrastinate that movie? No, because you're a fan of it and you're going to watch it. Do you procrastinate a birthday party? No, birthday is very special for you and you are going to do your birthday whatever happens. You want that attention of the birthday. Do you procrastinate breakfast, lunch and dinner? No, because you want breakfast, lunch and dinner because you know the value of food. When you start seeing it from that point of view, it starts working it out from that, right? I hope I've answered the question. What's this fiery girl? 97. I am Vishal. I've already talked about stress. That's your question, right? How do you develop a mindset where you remain positive even the most difficult situation? Every difficult situation comes into your life to teach you something. Focus on the teaching. No more that circumstance is difficult and you will understand it from that point of view. So how to develop a mindset? Accept these difficult situations have come to teach me something. Focus on the teaching. Then that situation becomes positive. Keep focusing on improving. And when you start improving, your mindset becomes stronger. And then you know the ultimate reason as to why this difficulty has happened. B. Naren. Okay. How to remember what you read recently? Because lockdown, not able to. Again, everyone have issues with lockdown and not able to study. Do you forget your name, Naren? I don't think so. Do you forget your mother's father's name? I don't think so. Do you forget your birthday date? I don't think so. How come you are remembering all these things? Because you know it's your identity. Same way, if you start seeing it from that point, you will clarify your, you will start remembering, right? I am Vishal. Is there any way to talk to you on call? Yes. There is ways to talk to me. Right now, if you want to come live with me on my Instagram bio link, there is a link. Click on that link, open on Google Chrome, give my access to your mic and your phone. Sorry, give mic and your camera. Shut down your camera if you want to. You can come live to me right now and talk to me, right? There is no issues with that regards, right? So if you want to talk to me, and then obviously you have my number, 00971562996446. That's my WhatsApp number. Message me, and if you want to call for me, let me know and we can have a discussion, right? So as you know, and now next you'll ask me how much do I charge? I don't charge anything for what I do. I completely do it free of charge, and that's all I do. Alisha Fatima, again, the question comes again, overthinking and anxiety. Both I've just talked few minutes ago. Go and have a look at my YouTube video. You will get it, right? You know, the problem here is everyone is asking me about stress a lot. Nitesh is asking how to feel inferior, how stop feeling inferior, need your help. The day you stop comparing is the day you start feeling superior about yourself. The day you stop comparing is the day you feel superior about yourself. So what happens here? Stop comparing. You feel inferior because you're comparing to someone which is superior. You feel inferior because you're comparing yourself to someone superior. So stop. My WhatsApp number 00971 562 446 00971 562 446. That's my number. Who wants my WhatsApp number? Don't just bombard me with messages. If there's genuinely you need to talk with me, if genuinely, there you go. Vishal has come online. Vishal, I'm going to get you in. Hi Satish, positive evening to you. Hi Vishal, you can hear me? Vishal? Vishal?
Hello.
Yeah, you can hear me?
Hello. Yeah, I can hear you. I am audible to you. I am audible to you.
Yes, you're perfectly audible. Shoot your question. Go ahead. Oh, he's gone off. That's bad. Anyways, so that's what you can come live with me. Hi Satish. Satish, thanks for positive evening for joining on YouTube. So you can come live with me and ask these questions, right? So you have an advantage of being there if you want to ask me this question by coming live. But I don't know what happened to Vishal. It just seems like you disconnected on your own way out. I really don't know. I'll just wait for him to come join. See, that's what you want to join me, come live and talk to me live. You can do that. All you got to do is to go onto my bio link, click on my link on StreamYard, give access to your mic and camera, and there you go. You'll be live with me. All right. Again, Nitesh, back to your question, is because you're comparing yourself from someone inferior to someone more superior. When you start doing this comparison, you will feel inferior about yourself. So first thing is stop comparing. Then focus on yourself and your strength. When you start focusing on yourself and your own strength, obviously you build it up. Obviously you work it from there, right? Sanjana Rajan is keep pushing me on Instagram to ask this question. Sir, I'm lacking implementation. I plan everything, but I don't implement. What am I supposed to do? How can I come live? Satish, how can you come live? There you go. That's the StreamYard link, Satish. Click on it with Google Chrome and give access to camera and mic. You can do it, right? So Rabin is asking a further question. How do I stop comparing myself to other and give up the past mistakes which is bothering me every day? Forgive. The day you start forgiving yourself and the other people, that is when how you step out of past. Right? You need to forgive persons in your mind. Right? Not go and forgive and be the friends who actually hurt you. Go and forgive the people in your mind. They came into your life to teach you something. Focus on the teaching. It is good to compare. See, it is good to compare yourself from yesterday to today. Yesterday to today, did I improve? Good, and compare. You compare yourself and stop comparing about the outside world. You are just going to hurt yourself in the longer picture, right? So yeah, Instagram, if you want to come live with me on Facebook or YouTube, click on those things and I will come back to you, right? There's so many questions here coming in. I really don't know which one to. Okay, Dishant is saying, please tell me how to remove stress at least one time. Okay, stress normally happens because you are unplanned of something. When you don't plan, stress will happen. Full stop it there. When you don't plan, stress will happen. So start planning so you remove the stress. When you're not on time, stress will happen. If you're not on time, you delay it, stress will come. When you overload things which you're not supposed to do and you overload yourself, automatically it will start building stress. So these are the three main reasons which I have seen why people get stressful. Start fixing that. I really don't know, Dishan, which you fall into, but these are the main three important reasons. Okay, Pari is asking, what do you think about superstition? Pari, you're on YouTube. Search, go onto my YouTube, search on superstition, right? There's a beautiful video. When a kid asked me about superstition, your answer will be there on my YouTube. It's already there. I think it's the last fourth or fifth time video which is there. You will see a cat, not a cat, you will see me in a blue background, which completely talks about superstition. Pari, I don't want to talk about the same thing which I've already talked about it. Go and have a look at it. If you still have a doubt, I will come back and reply to you, right? Okay, Pari, I hope I've answered that question on YouTube. Manoj is asking, what is the right time to sleep at night and wake up in the morning? There is no good time or bad time to wake up. Which is the best time for you to sleep? Go and sleep. Which is the best time to wake up? Go and wake up. Provided you don't disturb your schedule, or provided it doesn't disturb your future, or provided it doesn't disturb your life. Make sure you get that right and work it. Pari, yes, it's already there. Pari Rajkumari, it's already there on my YouTube. It is just there. You just have to go into my YouTube. You're on YouTube already. Look at that. If you don't get the answer from that, sure, message me. Tell I didn't get the answer. This is the further doubt which I have and I'll reply, right? Sanjoti, I know the negative situation always comes to us to strengthen. Why is it difficult for us to stay stable? Logic, peace of mind, concentration. After knowing the huge power of positivity, it's because somewhere around you have a certain level of expectation. Satish, I can see you online. I will call you in few minutes. Just give me 1 second. So what happens is you tend to lose your mind and lack your concentration, because even though you're going positive, you have a certain level of expectation for the people to change or the world to change or your close people to change for a rate. And stop expecting. The day you stop expecting is when you start working it. There you go. Apurva has come in. Satish has come in. That's the Hello?
Hi, Deek.
Yeah, one person who okay, let me take Satish first. Okay, Apurva is with camera, so I'll give priority to Apurva.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sir, I am now in 13th standard. So from now only, I am preparing to crack the IIM Ahmedabad College. For that, they need 99%.
Okay.
So now only I am for the experience also. Now I am 18 age. Now I am working for Amazon also. On live only now I am working for Amazon only.
You're
For
working
gaining
also?
yeah.
Good.
For gaining the experience for IIM Ahmedabad.
Good.
So, sir, what happened exactly now? I can't control my means. I'm not getting the time only, like degree study also and MBA study also. So, and then sports also. So, I'm little confused between for that, sir.
Okay, so you have IIM which you're doing. You are working also. Plus, you're into sports also.
Yeah, sir. States player.
State. Yeah, I think I talked to you before, right?
Yeah. That only.
Yeah.
So, I'm confused between that. I'm not getting time only, sir.
Okay, so yeah, so what you got to understand here is, Apurva, what is the most important thing right now which you have to do? That is the first question you got to ask yourself. There is an important thing, right?
Yes, sir.
What is the most
Sir,
important thing?
if I do sports, then I am not selected. Then that will be effect on my career. So that's why I'm.
Correct. So, okay, what are your what sports are you into?
Kabaddi, sir.
Okay, kabaddi. So now the first question, Apurva, your question here is what is your future in getting into the kabaddi state champion, state, India or whatever role? What are your chances out of 100? How much do you think?
Sir, India, I sure 50%, sir. But
50%.
last time,
That's a very good percentage.
last time just I have played for Mumbai.
Yeah.
Now I'm trying for India only.
Good. So you have 50% of getting into the kabaddi, which is the India's team itself. That is point number one, right?
Sir, one more thing. I chose MBA because if I am not selected, so I can purchase my own team. Like
Perfect. So your question here is, why are you picking IIM, which is a very difficult thing to get into? Won't it be a smarter move to do a very decent MBA, not at an IIM level, get into the normal level?
So if normal, sir, I will not gain so much knowledge and not salary package also.
So see, Apurva, what you got to understand here is when you're looking at salary and the job, it is the information how you learn MBA which gives you the job and not which degree.
Okay,
You
got
understood
it.
the point. If you're a good
Yeah, I got it.
student, you're studying MBA from whichever
Okay,
college you're doing it, but you're learning it in the best possible way and learning the book 100%. You
okay.
do it from IIM or you do it from any other college. You
But
have the answers they're looking
most,
for.
but mostly they say, check the certificate when the interview process are there, right? So then,
Interview process, they will check the certificate, agreed. But
yeah,
for sure, they will call you for the interview, right? They won't do that
yeah, yeah.
only IIM student they're going to take you,
No, no, man.
right? Or if they
Yeah,
say that only IIM student, they will think that company is dumb. Whoever is saying that I only want IIM certificate only.
yeah, got it.
If you have an MBA from a decent college,
Okay,
80% of the companies will call you.
okay, got it.
There you can prove your MBA, what you have studied from that college in the best possible way. Why wouldn't they give you the job is my first question.
Yeah, got it.
So you're running after something very big and you're running on the other side representing India in Kabaddi, which is again very big. You will get confused.
Yeah, sir, I am confused.
So what you have to do is okay, right now, Kabaddi, how much time do I have to figure out? Maybe you'll have how many more years in this Kabaddi life?
So 5 years.
You have only 5 years. MBA can be done after 5 years also.
Yeah,
See, that is how you got to be smarter, right? So
yeah,
when you have this energy of an athlete, put all that energy to see how much you can blow and so be so good in the athletic thing.
yes, sir, got it. So that's
Parallelly,
why I
open
chosen MBA only
yeah,
because if I'm not select, I can purchase my own team or else I can do something for that.
yes. So if you're purchasing your own team, you have to start a business. For business, you have to have an
Yeah,
idea. You can do coach. You can do kabaddi training also.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's also.
Right. So what you don't
Yeah,
understand is that is stop, putting your heads on these big things and is saying I'm lost.
yes, sir.
Focus on what is the most important thing right now is you have 5 years to make a miracle in the kabaddi life.
Yeah, yeah.
Go get that.
Okay, sir, got it.
And then MBA, just try to
But
delay
sir,
it a
if
little
I
bit.
mostly focus on kabaddi, then my degree knowledge will gone means marks will be not be so much. That's the
No,
point.
see, you are doing your degree, do your degree right now in the best possible way you can. But don't jump into the MBA right now.
Okay, got it.
Like I'm going to study all the books I know, so I get a job which is the best job which I'm going to get.
Okay.
That's what you're doing. What are you doing
Yeah.
degree in?
BMS.
BMS. What's that?
Same like
Bachelor's?
BBA.
Okay, same like
Bachelor
this.
of
So
Management.
you are doing BMS. You focus on the BMS right now. Study it in
Okay.
the best possible way. You focus on your kabaddi so that you athletic wise you can do well. Third thing is you work on your part time business, whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
Work on that. But then again, don't hold on to MBA. After that, you hold on to something else, which means you're holding on to so much. You will obviously get confused.
Yeah, sir, that's right.
I'm not demotivating you. I'm just seeing showing you a different perspective to that same life.
So I should give the less time for the MBA studies now, right?
See, it is not giving less time. Give more focus on kabaddi because you have only 5 year time for that.
Yeah.
In that 5 year time, you got to create that miracle which you need to create. Because if you don't do that, you are losing it out completely.
Yeah, sir. I'm losing that.
You can obviously do after 1 year or see kabaddi how it goes. Try 1 year completely kabaddi. Put all your effort and see if you can get into the Indian state team.
Okay, sir, got it.
Give all your energy onto that and get into that, and then go do your MBA also.
Yeah, I got
Not
it.
you're doing your BMS here. You're putting on trying to get your. I have no idea why you're going for IIM. I seriously don't have any idea.
Because
Right? Because
mostly 90% they take the IM student, right? Means packages are also high.
I get it, but the point is on the other side, you are being an Indian state or Indian team kabaddi player.
Yeah.
If, for example, you do a decent MBA, okay,
Okay.
and you are a kabaddi player and you are into training, who will ask which MBA you did?
Yeah, sir. That was.
MBA is teaching life. MBA is teaching how to run business. So
Yeah.
if you're focused on that, you have all the answers which you're looking for.
Yeah. My father also runs the business, sir. Means he has a
If
hotel.
if your father runs the business, your next option is not to get into MBA. Go and sit in father's business and learn how a business is run. You will learn MBA automatically sitting into that business.
Yeah, I got it, sir.
All clear? Good?
Yeah, sir. Clear.
Okay. And then the music is coming from somewhere. Okay then.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, all thanks to God. Sean, you have come on video. I'll give you priority again. Go ahead, Sean. Sean? Sean is gone. Vishal,
Hello, sir.
tell
Sir,
me.
due to some network problem, last time I disconnected.
No
Sir, now
problem. You're back again.
in very simple words, I want to tell you the problem. What the problem is?
Yeah.
Uh, what you do in such condition when you have two options and both options are very important to you. Both persons are very important to you, and you have to manage. So, sir, actually, yes, sir. You want to
Yeah,
say
go ahead.
something?
Both persons are valuable, you mean? Sean, I
Yeah,
got you
sir.
in, but then you got disconnected. So I went with Vishal. After Vishal, I'll come back to you, Sean.
Yeah.
Right?
Sir, both family persons are very important to me, but due
Okay,
to some misunderstanding between them, not sir, I am totally positive mindset. Sir, I don't
good.
have any kind of disturbance. Sir, due to some misunderstanding between them, some misunderstandings happens in the family. So actually,
Good.
I
So
want to.
who are these people? How are you related to these people?
Sir, she's my mother and grandmother.
The mother and grandmother. So if your
Yes.
mother and grandmother are having some issues, let them fight it out. Why is getting involved and you are getting involved into it? So Vishal, what you don't understand is that is your mother and your grandmother or whichever relationship you're talking about is within your family, they have an issue. It is their issue for them to solve.
Yes, sir.
If you get into it and start trying to decode their life, you can never
Yeah.
decode it because it's been a long time they have built up these issues or frustration which they're actually created.
Yes.
So what
Right.
Vishal is okay, mama and grandmother, in-law have an issue. It is not my issue. Let them have that. When mother puts the trash into you, Vishal, mama, I don't want to hear this thing. It is yours and grandmother's stuff. Figure out on your own. I have nothing. Your mother, your in-law. I can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
So what Vishal doing is being the garbage bin of your mother or your grandmother or whoever it is. You're being that garbage bin and building up all these stress on a long run. You're getting frustrated and working it against you.
But when misunderstandings happens in the family, it affects me also, sir.
So
So
why are you
as
taking it?
yes, sir.
Why are you see? There is two things. First
Yes,
thing,
sir.
Vishal, you got to find out: can you solve your mother's and whoever grandmother's issue? Can you
Yeah.
solve it?
No, I can't.
You can't solve it. So why are you? See, it
But
is like
I want to resolve the problem, but I am unable to do anything. So that is the problem, sir.
yes, you can't do anything. So stay out of it. Let them figure it out on their own.
Yeah.
If it
Okay.
is your problem with your mother, it's a different discussion. If it's your problem with my grandmother, it's a different discussion with me. It is
Yeah.
your mother's or your father's problems with someone else. It is their problem.
But she's my grandmother and she's my mother. Is there no issue?
Yeah, I know there is no issue, but can you change them? You're only
That
seeing your mother and your grandmother since last 20 years of your age, but there could something which would have happened 20 years before, 30 years before, or 40
yeah.
years before.
Yes, sir. Exactly.
Do
The
you?
now you got the point. Both the problem is the same. The discussion of the last 20, previous 20 years. The problem
Yes,
arise from previous 20 years ago, and
correct. So it is 20 years or
and
more
miss.
than 20.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Exactly, more than 20 years ago, and
So
today,
can you
no,
solve
yes,
it?
no, sir. I can't solve it.
There you go. So it is a very, very old problem which has been there for 30 years in the family, and you are coming with this new 20 years of experience of 50. How old are you?
Sir, I am 22-year-old.
You have 22 years old guy is going to try to solve something which is 20 to 30 years old. You can never, you don't know the truth first of all.
Yes, sir.
Mama will
Exactly.
say,
I do. Yes, sir. Mom says her point, and
she,
grandmother says she's right.
her
She's
side.
right.
Yes.
She's right. She's right.
Yeah. So stop listening to this first. Mama, your
Okay.
problem. You need to be yourself. Grandmother, your problem. You don't come to me and throw this garbage into my head.
Okay.
So what they're doing is your mother, grandmother fighting, creating negativity, coming to Vishal and throwing all the negativity to you, and they're feeling, haha, I'm good. Vishal has taken my crap.
Yes, sir.
So what Vishal, Mama, I don't want to hear any. Your problem, grandmother's problem, you figure it out. I am out of this. When
Okay,
you
sir.
start doing that slowly, that
Yes,
negative
sir.
energy which they create after the fight will stay within them. And that will solve it automatically. Right now, what is there? Vishal is being the sponge. They
Yes,
create
sir. Exactly.
negativity.
Exactly.
Vishal will take the sponge it and take it into him. You create negativity, Vishal will take the sponge and take it into him.
Yes, sir.
Does that make sense now?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Now you
You
feel like
resolve.
how now you feel like, man, why did I spend all my life trying to solve their problem? They don't know.
Yes,
This
sir.
is
Exactly.
See, this is a
Exactly.
positive laugh, right? You're laughing because you've understood positivity, right? So that is
Yes,
the
sir.
power of positivity. We try to get involved in stuffs which is we are not supposed to get involved in telling, oh, my life is so bad, sir. Your life is so
Yeah.
good, but you're going and putting a hand in fire and telling that my hand is burning.
Yes, sir.
Let the fire burn, let it flame, let it subside on its own. When you start getting into fire, what happened? The fire will burn you also.
Yeah. Exactly, sir.
Got it now? Now you're feeling light
Yes, sir.
and free and feel like
Yes, sir.
flying.
Sir. Yes, sir. Thank you
So
for.
keep smiling like this. This is the natural Vishal, which Vishal has been lost for a couple of years. Trying to solve his mother's and father's, your grandmother's problem. Get out of it. The day you
Yeah.
get out of it, you will see how free and relaxed my life is, and they themselves will solve it on their own with time.
Yes, sir.
Got it?
Thank you, sir. Thank you for joining. Thank you for listening my problem and give the positive motivations. Thank you, sir.
Good. Keep smiling like this. Everything else will work on its own.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Deep, sir.
All thanks to God. Let me take Sean now. Sean is on video here. Hi, Sean.
Hi there, how are you? Are you well?
Good. Yeah.
All good. So, do I just start and share what I'm struggling with?
Where are you from?
Oh yes, sorry. I'm 24 years old. I'm Sean. I'm from Cape Town, South Africa.
Sadhya, go ahead. What was your question all about?
So I was recently just looking up I was looking for videos of how I can get motivation for myself, and then
Mm-hmm.
also how I could just understand a bit more about the relationship. I mean, because it's quite fresh in terms of what's happening, and it might be hurting me right now. So basically, I've been in a kind of mature relationship for about 3 years now. The
Mm-hmm.
first 2 years were like going through university, going through work, and it was balanced. Like we were both balanced. But now this year, I decided to go on the entrepreneur journey, and it is a long struggle since December, January, like not earning any money. Um, so basically, like there was the first like 6 months was the entrepreneur journey really hurting me, hurting my girlfriend because she had to now sort of take care of me. Um, and also the fact that I have parents here that I can't connect with anymore. So there's just there's a bit of a divide there. But basically, my girlfriend had to sort of take on like the mother role in a sense. And it was just up to me, like all the pressure around me, like, yo, get money, get money, get money, make it happen.
Sure. Got it.
And
Got it. So
yeah.
you guys are still going around, or the breakup has happened?
So here's what happened recently. My girlfriend she found a person to talk to, almost like not a shoulder to cry on, but just someone who can listen. She stopped confiding in me because I was just being taken care of. She's taking care of me. She can't confide in me if she's taking care of me.
Yeah.
So I mean, she did want a break, and that's all fair and well. Right now, at the moment, um, she's being very understanding and mature in that there's not a lot of pressure on me anymore, not so much expectations on the relationship, and she's
Mm-hmm.
quite happy with us, being friends, but obviously we're very close to each other and we want what's best for each other. So now she's wanting to help me, like, by letting me still stay with her, and we have a dog together as well. So basically, like, right now I can carry on with my life. I can make a life for myself, and I can allow her to grow as a person. But
Okay.
us staying together, it's still gonna hurt me a bit every time I
True.
have to think about
So
her and
Sean, let me
talking
ask
to
you a
someone
question.
else.
So what is this new dream which you went after, which created all this issue?
So basically, I started out just researching, like, the making money online stuff and just to see all the
Okay.
possibilities. But I have computer science behind me. I'm very
Good.
passionate to teach, to help. So I literally found a way where I can impact the world by
Mhm.
teaching lots of people to just help businesses. Like, it's obviously I would love to share it with you once it's in fruition, but right now I'm at the last bit where I'm just piecing everything together and just trying to
Good.
start by building my tribe and my audience.
Good.
But now I'm losing a lot of motivation in that. It's like I need to get started,
No,
but
see the problem. See, Sean, what I really like is you're on the right track, but you're holding on to the people who are not actually supporting you to drive. How old are you now?
I'm 22,
20?
24.
24. What age do normally people get married at your place?
So we moved in. We shouldn't have moved in together, but her parents are in Durban, and so she's here with me in
Yeah.
Cape Town. And I obviously couldn't really stay with my parents because my parents are old school. I wanted some
Okay.
independence, so we
Yeah.
moved in together, and it was working for a bit. But
Not
if there was
anymore.
more independence and less expectations, maybe it would have been better. But I think that really messed up everything. But I mean,
Yeah.
everything happens for
See,
a reason.
see, Sean, the problem is that is you both thought that you're going to work out together, but on a longer run, slowly, what is moving is that she's moving that relationship to the friendship side, and you're still holding on to that love side, right? So what is naturally happening is that is when you both are in were in love or in the had that love feeling of having a family or whatever together, but slowly what has happened is that the shift has happened where you're giving the energy of love and she's giving the energy of friendship, and the more you hang around with that relationship, the person who's always giving out the love to that person generally are the people who will get generally hurt, because you are giving that pure love and the other side you're just getting neutral friendship. So which means that that energies won't support, and it'll find small reason to create arguments. It'll create small reason to create issues, where again the person who's on that love side normally gets hurt. I think you are sitting on that love side. If she has moved that relationship into friendship, it is best for you to stay out of the relationship, because if you keep going on the same relationship, the dream which you have of making a difference to the world will completely shatter on, because your world itself is getting destroyed, right? So when your world is getting destroyed, you can never help or serve the world which is outside you. So, Sean, because the last couple of gaps which you're trying to fill in to get that thing to the next level is actually sitting within you with that girl who's there with you. Because if you don't fix that relationship, you can never get that launch which you're looking for into your dream, which you are actually figured it out. So, the first thing, that's why first question I would obviously ask in this relationship, Sean, are you going to marry her in the next 5 years? If the answer is yes or no, your answer will be there. But I know right now your answer would be no, or yes, or you want to, right? So these are the three questions you got to ask. Will I marry her, or do I want to marry her, or let's stay as friends because she has matured and I'm still a child who wants the care and attention from them. So if you are going after that thought process, what you got to understand is, where do I stand in the relationship, if there's a future in this relationship or not. Because if there's no future in the relationship, Sean is completely wasting his time. He's completely putting his own block to his dream of serving the world in much more better possibility. But Sean, what you don't understand, the other side of the thing is, when Sean grows, with time, her surrounding system will also change. So somewhere around this, Sean's new vision is not in parallel to the girlfriend who you have right now. That's why I always say most of the youth, be someone first, then look for someone, because then you can attract the someone who is in line with who you have become. Be someone first, then attract, so that you can attract that person of who you have become, so they support you in your dream. So initially Sean was one type of Sean which attracted this girl into his life, but slowly last 6 months Sean steps into a new drive, into a new mission. So maybe this girl might not be the right girl for you, because that's why she has picked someone else to move her direction towards that. So the point is, if you are giving out the love energy and she's giving the friendship energy, I'm sure, Sean, you will get hurt with time. Right? And you're just going to get hurt, and you getting with this hurt energy, you're going to start your drive or your mission of serving, teaching people. You are going to lose that out, because you are teaching with hurt in your heart. So when you hurt yourself, you can't teach the world. When you hurt yourself, you can't change the world. So the first thing is, you got to fix your life first, which is the girl. Should she be there in my life or not? That's the first serious question which you have to ask yourself, that do I need this girl in my life or not? I know it's a very difficult question, but then you have taken a difficult step in serving the society or serving the people by teaching them computers. You have taken that step. That's a very big step. Is she a supporting system to that, or is she bringing you down? It's quite obvious, Sean. What you have to do is that look into your relationship from the past, how many years you are in. Did Sean grow or did Sean go down? Did Sean be emotionally bonded, or was Sean emotionally free after this relationship? A good relationship, you tend to become emotionally free, not emotionally bonded. If you're emotionally bonded, it's a weakness which Sean has, and the weakness is being fulfilled by her. And if this weakness in future is not fulfilled by her, Sean will feel empty, Sean will feel lost. So when you are into a relationship, true relationship is when both each other complements each other. It's not about being dependent and over dependent on that, because when that person is not there, you have an emotional issue and breaking it from there. Did that make sense? Or is it all going on top of your head? Yeah, perfect. Yeah, go ahead.
So I wanted to know, should I grow up and leave the love side for now and take on that friendship side just as strong and as well as she has done it? And then
see, what happens is, Sean, as long as you have an extra relationship with her from your heart and your mind, which is above friendship, you can't stay as friends. Because every time you talk to her, you're pushing out the love, she gives you the friend, you'll get hurt. Every time you take that step towards love, she gives you a friendship energy, you will get hurt. You'll keep getting hurt. Your mission will also get hurt in this process. What I tell people is very simple. You are two friends. You come together and come into love. You have crossed the level of friendship. Once you've crossed the level of friendship and moved into a relationship, you can't be friends back again. Because at one fine day, someone is always triggered by love, and someone is always forgotten love and triggering as friends. As long as these both triggers are on the wrong side, someone who's on the love side normally will get hurt. You tell me who's on the love side. I think it's you. So make sure you get that right. Because if you're going after that dream of yours, the things will start changing, right? The things will start working around you, right? The things won't support you, right? So sometimes there's two things. When you grow, the world has to change around you. The girl will also change, right? So that's why I tell Sean, be someone first. Maybe sometimes you're going to under this computer teaching dream, or you go after this work dream, or you make train. Maybe one of a good student will be your next girl. I really don't know. Who understands what it is, who supports you to grow your business further on. At the end of the day, why do two people come together? There's a mutual growth for both parties. When at the end of the day, when you become a future husband and wife, are you growing emotionally? Are you growing maturity-wise? Are you growing by a human being? Are you being a pet? Or are you sitting hurt? If you're sitting hurt, it is a relationship which will break up with time, because with time, Sean will get exhausted. Sean keeps giving that love energy. She keeps giving you friendship energy. Sean will get exhausted. And to a level, she won't like that exhaustion energy, and she herself will say, Sean, I don't think I can carry you on for a long time holding on to it. Let the dream which you have be your girlfriend. Let the dream which you have, let the people who you're going to train be your emotional support. When you start training people, they will give you a different energy to do more of this. And then with time, when you become a certain level, which the universe wants you to be, the right girl will come into your life. And Sean, I'm there. Let's together make this training a much more bigger thing which you ever thought of. And that is when you say, oh my God, this is the girl which I've been waiting for. But then you need this girl also into your life to teach you a little bit of love, to teach you a little bit of don't get into this relationship at this young age, to teach you a little bit of, Sean, you can stand on your own, to teach a little bit of, even though you stand on your own, there are chances these girls would go when they find someone better. So it's all these experience which Sean has gone so that he's much more matured in the process. So now he's ready to go with that mission of teaching whoever what your plan is to work it from there. So be thankful to her for coming into your life to make this Sean what Sean is actually is. Right? So when you become thankful to her, you learn to forgive her. When you become thankful to her, you think that, oh, she has actually taught me all these lessons. So I have no grudge against her. But then I don't want her in my relationship because it is a barrier for me emotionally. Is it a barrier for me to the dream which I want to achieve? When you start seeing it, I'm not here breaking up relationships, but I'm just telling you the truth from my understanding and from my point of view, what you need to understand. Sean, it's your call at the end, right? I'm not here to tell you what you're supposed to do. I'll only tell you what you're supposed to know. It is your wish what you have to do at the end.
No, thank you. This information is hard to find, so very grateful.
More questions? Feel free to ask. Clear what I say, when you have a chance to meet me, clear all your doubt from birth to death. Any other doubts about the future, past, your parents? Why do you leave your parents and move on? You told me you're their old age. Why do you say that?
Oh, I guess while we're here, we can get into it. So, my girlfriend's from Durban. Her parents are they're Indian as well, so they basically didn't really accept me. And yeah, so I moved in here, and then my parents, they put a lot of blame on Sabrina. So I said her name. They put a lot of blame on her at first because we were studying like hectic stuff. They don't know how hectic it is to study, and they also had their own expectations. You know, you must come to family gatherings, this and that, and a lot of things you know came out like basically my parents, they're not the brightest.
Sean, don't get into the details. Don't get into the details. Let me give you the information first and let me know if it gives you the answer. Right? Okay. So let me look at it this way. You were, once upon a time, you were a great son. But after this girl came in, somewhere around that also have a shift in your thought process. You maybe somewhat moved out of your family because you think that you both need to be together to figure out life. If you want the support, I think the support is still sitting with your mom and dad, right? So once you have figured out what you want to do with this girl, go give a call to your mom and go and tell her or mother, just a sorry. You will see, you will feel much more better. You're looking for a wrong support system because you're being sold that this is not the right way to live. You're being sold by this girl that because now you're telling me more that this girl is not right for you. Anyways, that's a different call which you need to make. So somewhere around, you have been shifted to do something else. But then after you did something else, the person who made you do something else is no more there with you. Or he's seeing something else much more better for her. So what you need to do is okay, your parents have a different thought process. They are old age. But then still they're your parents, right? At one fine day, you will also be a parent, son, fine day. So the point here is if you have a chance to get back to them, try an effort, say, a few good words. I think your mom's love and your dad's love will automatically fulfill the gap which she can't actually fulfill right now. You're looking for this care and attention from her. I'm telling you, a mother's care and attention is much more supreme than any girl in this world. Give it a chance and see if you can make it a difference. Obviously, you had taken very, very strong steps to make an impact and have your own individuality. Sean, that's great. I'm not demotivating you from what you have done. It's all an experience to make Sean a better human being, right? It's all an experience for Sean to make that jump or to make that impact for making that difference into your life. So you did a great job. I'm not saying whatever you didn't do anything wrong. It's all Sean's experience to understand his parents, to understand his girl, to understand his mission of spreading that positivity or spreading that teaching concepts which you have to this world. Sean had to go through this whole process, and once he got the business idea thing, boom. You believe in God or you don't believe in God? Just a curiosity's sake.
I believe in a higher power, but not a certain.
Okay, you believe in higher power. Keep it that way only. So you believe in this higher power. So the higher power had a plan for Sean to get into this teaching stuff. So he got this girl into your life, separated you from your parents, and got you this beautiful idea of teaching. And what the higher power did was, okay, now Sean is in the right track. Remove all the things which stops him from that. So the girl has an issue. So maybe Sean has to decide, okay, this girl, I need to be there or not. Okay, now you thought of talking to me. Maybe that's a higher power's decision that, Sean will just randomly from Cape Town. You're the first person, you're the second person. Before I got a person from Australia, you're the second person calling from Cape Town. Most of the people call me from India, right? So why did this call happen? It's a higher power's will, right? Now, what I'm saying is, okay, now go back to your family, discuss your business idea with them. Maybe they have much more idea. Is your parents into teaching or something?
Not really.
Not really. Okay. So what you need to do is the support which you're looking for could be much more betterly given by your mother. If a son openly goes with all the love to her, to his parents, they are forced to give you the same love which you're expecting from this girl. I'm not breaking up any relationships here. Sean, it's your choice. I just had to tell you what I need to tell you. It is your call. But the higher power works this way. It's keep on molding you to make a better person. It'll bring relationships to mold you better. It'll remove relationships to mold you better. Once you've reached a certain level, it'll throw other relationships. But if you hold on to the relationship, the higher power will say, I am doing this for you. And you still think that you control this? Stay away from it. Understand what teachings and lessons I'm trying to give you. Focus on that and work it from there.
Awesome.
Got it?
That's great. And how can I stay connected with you?
Just message me on Instagram or YouTube or Facebook, whichever, or my WhatsApp number. If you know, or you can be a part of my WhatsApp group. Just message me on. I'll give you my number if you want. 00971 562 996 It's there on the chat. It's on the private chat. Right. So 00971. My pleasure. Thanks a lot for calling from all the way from Cape Town.
Right. Thanks. I've lost the digest, but definitely much easier than half an hour ago.
Perfect. All thanks to God. All thanks to the supreme energy which you believe in. Right?
No,
Keep
God
smiling.
is fine.
Sorry? God is fine?
No, it's all, each to their own, but respect for everyone and everything. And
Perfect.
all beliefs.
You're a nice human being, but that human being needed a couple of experience to understand the power of humanity. That's all happened to you, my friend. So see it from that point.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Perfect. Okay, see you. Rajan, he's muted off. Or Ashik, you're there? Rajan, you're there?
Yeah, I am there, Ashik.
Okay, Ashik, tell me.
Sir, I am not getting to study only. I am not getting more to study, sir.
Why are you studying?
Sir, to get a better job.
Why do you want a better job?
To handle my families and all. What about me? To earn salary and all.
Just so because your family wants a job and you want good salary, that's why you're studying?
No, for me also, sir. To settle on my life. On my
What do you want to do in your life?
Sir, till now I have not decided, sir.
So if you're not decided what you want to do with your life, obviously your focus on studies will never be there.
Yes, sir.
See, the problem is most of the people Don't you want to study in your life, but the point is that you see, when I go into the details, you don't know why you want to study. And the day when you don't know why you're studying, how can the concentration ever come?
Yes, sir.
So
Sir, I
find
want to
that.
work for a good company, sir.
Again, why do you want to get into a good company?
To earn salary, sir.
Why do you want the salary?
So for my life only, sir. How I can live without my salary, sir? That's why.
So basically, if what if you didn't get the salary, would you be happy?
No, sir. I can't live only.
So you can't live only. So you need the salary just to live. My question here is that if I give you basic food, shelter, and food, would you be happy?
No, sir.
So why?
But that is
You
not enough for me, sir. I want to do
That's not
something in
enough.
my life, sir.
What is that something you want to do in your life?
Sir, first I research that I will do some job.
That is what, Ashik. The problem here is that is you have no idea what you want to do. When you don't have the idea what you have to do, how can the interest of studies come? Because if you know what you have to do, automatically that interest will come. Yeah, I want to do this to do this.
Yeah, sir. But I
Right now,
study, but I'm not getting mood only, sir. When I am study, sir, I open
yes,
book, then
I'll tell you
suddenly,
something. Hold on, Ashik. On your birthday, how's your mood?
sir, very better. I enjoy with my friends and all.
You enjoy it. So because why enjoyment of friend is important, you will know on my birthday they will cut cake, they will give me the gift. All these things you know the value.
Yeah, sir.
Why are you studying?
Sir, no, sir. To do something in my life, I have to study, sir.
What is this something?
Sir, I want to achieve my something, my dream.
What is your dream?
Sir, I have not think till means I want to work under something company that
That is
business
what.
company.
When you don't have clarity, when you don't have that plan of what you want to become, when you don't
Yeah,
have a clear plan, where you'll have focus.
yeah, sir.
Right. So first
So,
thing is, what do Ashik? What does he want to be? What is that he want to achieve in life? To achieve that, what does Ashik need? And that is how Ashik has to plan. Got it?
okay, got it.
Then
So one more
automatically,
doubt.
yeah. Go ahead.
Sir, where to invest the money, sir? Where, what's the best
Again,
place, sir?
first, see, you are asking random questions about investment. My first question is, what do you know about investment?
Sir, till now I know only the stock market, sir.
Stock market only. What do you know about stock market?
Means NFT and where we can invest the money. That much only, sir, I know.
You know how to read a balance sheet of a company?
No, sir.
There you go. You're nowhere close to investing in any stock market. Do you know about real estate?
No, sir.
Then again you're not close. So Ashik, the problem is that is you want to make this quick money, you want to get this dream job, but you don't know what you have to do and how you go to learn about it. If you're into
Yeah, sir.
stock market, you should know how to read a balance sheet. You should know why companies' values are going up and down. You should know what are the changes which is happening in the economy, which is affecting the stock market, how the international market, how the currency exchange, how the governmental principles which is saying. If you don't have any idea about it, I would never recommend you even think about investment.
Yes, sir.
It is very easy to say that I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to get an investment. First thing is, what did you read about it? If you have no idea about it, how can you get into it?
Yes,
Same
sir.
thing,
Got
you
it.
have no idea about your future life. You have no idea what you want to become. Then how can you even achieve that?
But I thought that degree study is not important.
Degree study is not important. Who told? For getting a job, you need a degree, right?
Yeah, it's degree, but it is not so much knowledge for that, sir. Not related
So
to
much.
the work only, sir. That's why I'm telling.
No, if you study for work, what work you want, you will get it, right? First of all,
Yeah,
you don't know what job you want, first of all. What work do you want to work? You don't have any idea. You just want to work under a company. Which company? You
sir.
don't have any idea.
Sir, for marketing, sir. I want to work for
Okay,
marketing.
which job designation you're trying for marketing?
Sir, for brand management, for so first I thought that I will do some franchisee, that I will make some businessman, then I will sell my own franchisee like that. Means I will start some small business, then slowly I will up down my business. Then
I,
I will make my own brand. Then I will sell my franchise like that, sir. How the
I get it.
McDonald's do.
Ashik, this is all dreams in your head. Did you ever read a franchisee agreement?
No, sir.
Did you ever read how McDonald's started?
Sir, I did not read full, but I know something that he has started the four companies,
Yeah.
and slowly, he has sell the franchisee. Then it
Yes.
becomes the now
Yeah.
most number
See,
one.
see, the problem, Ashik, is that you have big, big dreams, but you don't do anything about it. You don't have any plan about it. It's just all sitting in your head at the end.
Sir, what we can do for that?
First thing is, what do I need? If you're getting
Sir,
into
I
franchise,
forgot. Means in my memory, I can't remember too much. Also, sir, I forgot all
then write
things.
it down.
Yes, sir.
Write it down. If you forget, write it down.
Yes, sir.
Right? So it's not that, oh, I have all these ideas, now I've forgotten. Write it down. If you do, if your memory is not there, write it down. It's let it be in your book. So you can
So
obviously
now,
open the book and
sir, now what I can do, sir, for to build my
what do
that.
you want? Question is what Ashik wants to do.
Sir, I thought to do some franchise and all. First, I
You
decided in my life.
but what do you want to do?
Sir, to set up some small business, then slowly like that.
You have money to start the business?
Ma'am, I will take from my dad,
Your dad.
or
So
else,
basically you're depending on
or
dad. So
else,
my okay, hold on, hold
no,
on, hold on, hold on. You have an idea for the business?
yeah, I have some idea, sir. Sir, I
Okay,
will,
you have some idea.
sir,
You
first
have
I
a team.
thought,
You hold on,
sir,
hold
I
on.
have,
You have a team to run your business?
sir, I don't have the team, sir.
Okay, you don't have the team. My next question is if you know how to write a business plan,
No, sir.
then how are you going to start? You know how to do the the cost analysis and your revenue return on investment of how much investment, how much the business is going to run, what profit I'm going to make, how a profit and loss account is, how
Yes,
my balance sheet is going to be, how my income statement and expense statement be. You have any idea of accounts? You have any idea about how the marketing is going to be done? You have any about branding? You all these ideas you have.
no, sir. I don't have, sir.
So this is why you have to study what you're studying right. What are you studying right now?
Sir, I am in BCom, sir.
There, the BCom teaches you all these things about how to run a business, and you're telling me what is there in the degree.
Yeah, sir, but I'm literally confused, sir, what to do and all.
You are literally confused because you're holding on to various stuffs which you don't have any idea about. Someone is saying, your friend is saying, or you're seeing on TV, and you think that that's the best way to go. Ashik
So
has a
first,
plan.
sir, first I thought I will work under some company, then I will make my own money, then I will start up my small business, and slowly I will do like that, sir. Then I will sell my own franchises, sir.
That is a good idea. But what are you doing about it? You are telling me BCom is not useful for me. What is there in the degree where BCom teaches you how to run a business, how to start a business, what the
Yeah,
business is all about, how to make money out of it? So you are telling me why I have to study. When you have a franchise plan, I would say you should be studying the best BCom and being the best BCom student. So you can
so
run a franchise.
I should study MBA also, sir.
Yes, you have to study MBA also.
So that will be better, right?
That I don't know. It depends on the business which you're getting into. Maybe you will have a
Okay.
franchisee MBA. Maybe you will have a marketing MBA. Maybe
But
you have a business idea which is linked to that MBA.
yes, sir, first what happened, my friends, we have done some research, like I will start some mechanical, like I will provide door-to-door mechanical service, like when our car and all becomes something problem, then suddenly he can click on my app, then suddenly our team will go there. That was my first idea, but then what happened exactly, we don't have money for that to launch the app, and also it has
That
become
is,
problem, sir.
that's why I asked you. You have the money. So if you don't have money, start working.
Yes, sir, that's why, sir. So it requires
Right?
most budget, sir.
Yeah,
It will
I know.
require more money, right?
Yeah, I know. Evening time, you're sitting free. Go and work.
Yeah, sir, got it.
Right? When you start going and working your business, automatically you will learn
But how the study will work, sir?
how the study. How many hours do you need study? Anyways, you think that BCom is a waste of time. Then what is the point of it? Free time, go and work and study how a business runs.
Yes, sir, got it. So for that, I will have to do the MBA, right?
It is your way. See it. I see, Ashik. I'm never ever going to tell you what you're supposed to do. I'm only going to tell you what you're supposed to know. The
So if
point
I
is, you
do degree, I will get the less income, around only 15K, that much, right?
you're going to start a business and multiply your money later. No, so why you're so bothered about your first 1 or 2 years of working
But
experience?
for that, doing that app and all, we need the money. So for that, we have to do higher amount work.
Yeah, start working. You can't do
Yeah,
part-time work now.
I can do part time.
You can do or you can't do.
I can do.
You can do. Go ahead and do it and start making money now.
Yeah, sir, got it.
Why are you telling me degree is not you is useless? Where all your business ideas sitting in your BCom education itself.
Yeah, got it, sir.
Got it now?
Yeah, so I have to start. Okay, got it, sir.
Okay. All thanks to God. Any
Yeah,
other doubts? I'll move to
no, sir.
Rajan.
Yeah, sir, you can move, sir.
Okay. Yes, Rajan, tell me. Ranjan, sorry, Ranjan.
Sir,
Ranjan. Yeah.
yes, sir.
Yes, Ranjan.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir. Sir, currently I'm studying in
Yeah.
11th class, sir. Sir,
Okay.
I'm planning everything, sir. I mean, what I have to do all my day, and I'm lagging in implementation, sir. I couldn't able to implement.
You're lagging in what?
Implementation.
Oh, okay, the implementation. So the point is, again, this is the same question which Ashik also asked, right, about implementation. So you're in 11th, so somewhere around so you don't implement only on the studies thing, or do you implement on other things also? You don't implement. Rajan?
Max time I will be implement on studies, sir.
No, my question is, do you implement and eat your lunch, breakfast, and dinner every day as planned?
Yes, sir.
So there you no implementing problem.
No, sir.
So why there is no implementing problem there, and when it studies come, you have an implement issue?
Sir, I think laziness, sir.
So this so 0.62996446. Yeah. So laziness, normally, you know why laziness comes?
I don't know, sir.
Okay, laziness comes because you think that it is okay for you to delay it. There is no much difference in my life if I don't do it. So I will just be lazy about it. Would you be lazy if I tell you, if you don't do if you don't drink a glass of water every day, you will actually die? Would you be lazy drinking water?
No, sir.
Because you know your life is important for you. So if I tell you, if you don't study, you are going to never ever get a job in your life for the rest of your life, would you start studying and implementing it every day?
Yes, sir.
Because you know the value of work, you know the value of that money which is going to come, you know the value of what experience that is going to come into your life.
Yes, sir.
So that is how you got to implement. Implementing energy will only come when you know why you are actually implementing it. When you're studying because all my friends are studying, or mama papa is saying to study, or my the community tells me to study. If you're focused on that, there is no use in technically in studying at all there. If you say that it's a mental issue, yeah, I can agree. But you've been implementing and eating your lunch, breakfast, dinner every day on time. You've been implementing and celebrating your birthday. You're implementing stuff which is very important for you. But studies, okay, let me just take it easy on that. So, why are you studying?
Sir,
Rajan,
I-
why are you studying?
yes, sir. Sir,
Why are you
I mean,
studying?
to get a job, sir. I mean, to grab
Why
the
do you want
knowledge,
a job?
sir.
Why do you want a
Sir,
job? Why do you want a job?
sir, to lead a life.
To what? To what? To what life? To live a life.
I mean, yes, sir.
So if I give you a certain food every day and a dress to wear and a good shelter, you're happy with life?
I'm not sad. I will be not satisfied, sir.
No, but you're not. So why? So you're not satisfied. So what do you want in life then?
Sir, if I
Ranjan, what
earn
happened?
by my own, then I will be satisfied. Sir, if I earn by
So
my
you
own, by with my hard work, then I will be satisfied. Sir.
okay? So you want to get earned, and you this, but then after that you work very hard. You have some, health issues, and you got to spend all the money for the health issue which you have. Would you be happy? You're earning yourself, but the health issue is taking all over your earning. Would you be happy?
No, sir.
So why do you want to have this money? You don't have an
Sir,
answer, right?
yes, sir.
So that is the reason why you can't implement it. But if I tell you, why do you want to celebrate your birthday? Ranjan, why do you want to celebrate your birthday?
Sir, to enjoy with the friends and
Enjoy with the friends. So the value is there. Your friends will give you the gift, right? You will feel special that
yes, sir.
day. You have all these
Yes, sir.
values which you have, which is coming on your birthday. That's why birthday is special. Every day I give you a gift. What do you know? Celebrate every day.
No, sir.
You want to celebrate? Okay, every day I will tell you, you come morning into my office, I will give you 5 lakhs if you come every day. Wouldn't you be happy that day onwards?
I will be happy, sir.
Really happy. So money is actually somewhere making you happy. So how do you make 5 lakhs?
If we have the skill, then we can get, sir.
You have the skill. So how do you get the skill?
By learning, sir.
By learning. How do you learn? You sit and study. So when you study, you will learn. You will get that 5 lakhs, which makes you happy. So if you focus on the 5 lakhs and who you want to become, automatically when you work it out, you will have the power to implement it. Did I answer the question what you're looking for?
Yes, sir.
All thanks
Sir,
to God.
sir, but another doubt, sir. Sir,
Yeah.
sir, whenever I see your videos, I'll be motivated, sir. But for a long time, I couldn't be motivated, sir. I mean,
So what happens is
then I will be
motivation, first of all,
self-motivated.
you to be self-motivated. If I tell you I'm going to give you every day morning 5 lakhs, wouldn't you be motivated to come every day at 5:30 in the morning to come to my home to take that 5 lakhs?
Yes, sir, I will come.
How are you motivated every day together? Because you know the value of 5 lakhs. Do you know the value of your life? Do you know what, Ranjan, what difference can he make into his life? Do you know what all changes Ranjan can bring to his life? You don't know. If you think that your life is the most important thing in your life and I need to grow and make the best person who I can be, automatically motivation will come. All the motivation which you're getting from speakers is all temporary external motivation. It is like watching a good movie. You look a good movie, you watch a good movie, you feel good about it, and it's over. Did that make sense?
Sir,
Ranjan? Yeah, did you get the answer for that?
sir, you're not audible.
Now you can hear me? My voice is gone. Uh-oh. Ranjan, you can hear me?
Yes,
Hello? Yeah, so
sir.
what I'm going to tell you here and make you understand here is to be self-motivated, you should know what you're doing. To be self-motivated, you should know what you're after. You're self-motivated to take 5 lakhs every day, 5 o'clock. I'm sure that morning you won't sleep. Because if I tell you, if 5:30, 5:31, I won't give you the 5 lakh. I'm sure 4:45 you'll be in front of my door.
Yes, sir.
That is self-motivation. Because you know the value of 5 lakhs. You know the value of time. You know if I'm late by 1 minute, I will never get that 5 lakhs. So you'll 4:45, you'll come in on front of my door.
Yes, sir.
Are you not self-motivated to celebrate your birthday?
I'll be motivated, sir.
There you go. Why? Because it's special for you. So that's how you get self-motivated. Don't expect to get self-motivation from people. Don't expect to get self-motivation from books. When you really know why you're doing what you're doing, you will start being self-motivated.
Okay, sir.
Got it?
Thank you
Any
very
other
much, sir.
doubts?
No, sir. No, sir. If I have
Okay.
any
All
doubts, I will be there.
No problem. Call me as long as you clear. But once you clear the 100%, then let's move on, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay then. Okay, smile with Sharon. Hello, sir. I'm happy to watch you. Your group literally changed my life. Manish, your group.
Hello.
Hi, Manish. Tell me.
Uh,
People, just a
uh,
second. People who are having issues to
Hindi.
join. Just 1 second, Manish. People who are having issues to join me, you need to give access to your camera
मला
and
कोण आवाज
mic
येत नाही.
to 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 get access to my show, right? So yeah.
Hello.
So
Hello, sir.
yeah. Tell me.
बोलना रे मम्मी. हेलो.
Yes, Manish.
हाँ हिंदी हिंदी में बोल सकता होगा सर.
हाँ हिंदी में भी बोल सकता हूँ मुश्किल नहीं बताओ
सर जॉब का थोड़ा मेरा इशू हो गया इसलिए पूछने का था.
हाँ क्या हो गया
मतलब जॉब छूट गया मेरा.
छूट गया या छोड़ दिया
छोड़ नहीं दिया मतलब ये लॉकडाउन की वजह से छूट गया है.
ओके सो दे ड्रॉप्ड यू आउट
नहीं दे ड्रॉप.
दे ड्रॉप्ड ओके फिर
तो अभी घर पे ही हूँ इसलिए पूछ रहा था कि और ट्रेस भी आता है इससे.
some I didn't understand
मतलब
actually they removed you from the job
हाँ.
did you start applying for some other job
यस सर.
तो क्या हुआ जॉब मिला
नहीं ना सर.
okay so how many months have you been trying
हेलो.
कितना महीने हो गया ट्राई करके ये
2 महीने हो गए.
2 महीने हो गए so the question here is did you how old are you
हाँ.
कितना साल है how old are you
24 years.
24 years married or unmarried
Unmarried.
unmarried so the point here is see there are many job opportunities which is online there is many job opportunity which is available on a virtual side of things you have to keep trying on that not getting job is an excuse which people say so मैं सब लोगों को क्या बताऊं if you don't have a job go and work free somewhere
Okay.
right when you start working free automatically what you have to work it from there is that when you start working free तो फ्री काम करके this 2 महीना you are going to make this experience automatically
Okay.
तो एक्सपीरियंस के लिए जाकर काम करो एंड दैट विल गिव फर्दर दूसरे जॉब के लिए अप्लाई करो पर 2 महीना बस घर में बैठकर कुछ फायदा नहीं मिलने वाला जाकर काम करो और फ्री में काम करो एक्सपीरियंस लगाओ सीवी अच्छा दिखेगा और
हाँ. Okay. Thank you sir.
डाउट क्लियर
Oh yes. Yes sir.
okay perfect okay so that's it so guys it was very interesting first time I got someone from Cape Town from South Africa calling in Satish and Smile Sharon I think Sharon you were there in my chat I saw your video came in but I didn't give you access to it but within a short time you moved on anyways no issues you can always Sharvika my Hindi live show maybe tomorrow I'm just waiting to the Hindi kids to do a show with me maybe 90% tomorrow but they're designing a studio which they told me to just do my show so either tomorrow or next this one it will work out right so that's it no more one's live Instagram thanks a lot for staying in everyone for it was a pleasure Facebook YouTube I think I've talked enough today 4 o'clock oh my god I've almost go for 2 hours today okay it was a very long show I hope you all enjoyed it as I said if you want to come live with me you have an opportunity to come live with me feel free to come whichever time you want and be a part of it I'm available it is your wish how you want to use it if you want to talk personally also let me know I can talk personally also right I know many people have messaged me and chatted also but I'll take some time and reply everyone for sure but yeah Dania what's your question any more questions hey Sean thanks a lot mate it was a pleasure to have someone all the way from South Africa calling. So that's really great. You made this show special for me, especially that I never knew I had some audience in South Africa. So that's really great. So, Pari, did you look at the video, or you looking at my show? Have a look at the video. If you didn't get, you can obviously be a part of it, right? So guys, thanks a lot. Tripti, I know I have to respond to you. There's many people who have messaged me on Instagram, but I always suggest request for a call, and we can have a conversation and finish it off quicker than me typing it through and working it very other means. I'm available, whichever way you want to use it, use it. If you have learned something from me, make sure you share it to the world in my name or your name. If you like some quote which I said, put the quote, put your name underneath and spread it. Let the message spread. That's the most. I'm fully confused about few things. You asked another question, Pari. What is your another question? Pari's another question. Let me take it from that point. So being positive or positivity is everything, or what? Life is all positive and negativity doesn't exist, is what I believe. Every negativity which comes into your life is life trying to teach you something. If you focus on the teaching, the lesson is learned, the situations or issues won't repeat again, and so that you learn life. So this learning experience has come so that you can improve and be a better person. That is why life is all positive. I will never say think positive or be positive. I will say go and do positive actions. It is what will actually change. When is your next live session? Oh, see, the problem here is that I used to do sessions every Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, except Fridays and Tuesdays. But then what has happened is that after that I had so much of live private shows from colleges, universities, from different communities. I'm going live literally every day, 5 to 6, every week, 5 to 6 times. So that's the reason I just pushed back my real live shows and then started giving. Now on next Saturday or Friday, I have a session with Don Bosco Institute of Technology, right? So yeah, so many things are going on. By next week, I'll be done with everything and I'll start answering, right? I'll have more live shows as back. Diana's keep hitting me on a question. What is the question once again? You have many fans, and can I share your post to many? Thanks a lot, Mas Mali, for doing that. What is Diana? I'm full of confused about a few things. Some things to be sad about. Sometimes I'm happy. I don't know why. When you're normally confused is because you have limited information about two options. I've already talked about it, Diana, a few minutes ago. So make sure you have complete information about both the confusions which you have. Do research. For example, Sean is still online. Sean, go and do and research about all the options which you have. See which works for me. See which doesn't work for me. Is there anything? And then compare yourself to that two situations. For example, you have alphabets, A to Z. You have numbers 1 to 10. What people will do, they'll go A, B, C and do the feeling and decide it's not good for me. Go A to Z. Go 1 to 10. Compare yourself if I like alphabets, if I like numbers. And then select. That's how we differentiate confusion. Go and have a look at my YouTube video about confusion. There's 2 videos. No, there's 1 video about confusion on my YouTube. Go and have a look at it and work it, right? So that's it, guys. If you want to arrange any session anywhere, in your school or colleges or wherever it is, let me know. Your community, as long as there's a group of people who wants to know about life, about positivity, let me know and we will work it from there, right? Okay, Pari's question again. So if someone gets positivity by killing someone, then what? Just need your opinion. Now, killing, for me, everything can be positive at the end, right? So for example, if an army guy kills someone to protect a certain level of, for example, an army guy kills a terrorist. For me, it's positive because terrorists can be a threat to the society and he getting killed is a positive thing. But if I go and kill someone, it is negative because by law, it is not right and it's not positive. For satisfaction, you can go and kill anyone, but the result of that satisfaction could work against you. For example, this is like, if I drink poison, is it good for me or is it bad for me? If you drink poison, you will die. But is dying good for me? Drinking poison is also good, right? So that's how you got to do it. So there is different reasons and positivity in killing. For me, everything is positive at the end. I hope, Pari, I have answered to the question. So sometimes there is like what? A tiger, a lion goes and eats a deer and kills a deer. That is positivity. That is a food. You're eating non-vegetarian food or whatever it is. That's also killing. It's for positivity. You're eating it, you're filling your hunger. So it's how you look at it at the end of the day, and not is it positive killing. Killing is very situational. Each situation there's a positivity and there's a negativity also. So it based on that, I can't say in general statement killing is bad or killing is good. A mosquito is coming and biting me and taking, if I hit it, if it dies, that is killing. That is positive because I don't get bit again. Got it? I hope I've talked enough. 4 hours, 1 hour and 45 minutes. This is the longest Ask Deek show I've ever did. Thanks a lot to all the people who have been part of the show. A special thanks to Sean, and I forgot the other names who have joined. Special thanks to Sean because Sean's message is here. Ashik and Ranjan for being a part of the show. It was a pleasure, guys. Yeah, that's it. So I'm sure I'm still thinking. Whenever I think of doing this Ask Deek show on Monday, it always ends up on a Tuesday. I really don't know why. So maybe I'm thinking of making the show on Tuesday. I will let you guys know if I'm changing this. How do I add a number from the world? I think he got it wrong. Plus 971 562 996 446. Can you add my good Pari? Just send me a message on this number which I'm saying. So Sean, I hope you got my answer. It's plus 971 562 996 446. Right? So I'm not in India. I'm based in Abu Dhabi. So my number will be plus 971 562 996 446. If you want to be a part of my group, just message me to be a part of my group, and I will share you where all my messages, all my information, all my content will be there. I'm just joking. There was this video just now. So what are you talking about? Nothing. I'm just talking about life. Right? So that's it, guys. Thanks a lot. It's a pleasure, everyone, for being a part of the show. I hope I've answered most of your questions. Now I think Ask Deek is getting more interesting where people are coming live. If you want to come live with me, let me know. The link I'm going to shut down and change my old link now. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, Facebook. Thank you, Instagram. I'm going to sign out from YouTube first. Thank you, YouTube, Facebook, for being a part of the show. It was a pleasure, guys. See you next Monday or Tuesday for sure on the Ask Deek. If there's any other shows, look at my stories, turn on the post notification on Facebook, see it first, or ring the bell on YouTube so you get my notifications of my next show. Right? Thank you, everyone. See you.